The Joe Rogan Experience.
We've never been in a time where literally nobody knows.
I have a string of text messages from Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Like that will change your opinion if you smoke enough weed and you don't smoke weed. Were you ever a weed smoker?
I smoked a lot of weed for a very long time.
But were you
That's when I discovered Alex Jones when I was 13, when I was smoking weed, listening to him on the GCN network.
But when you got clean, it wasn't weed that was a problem, right?
No, it was the cocaine and the booze and the pills, but weed was always there.
I've never been a cocaine user.
Yeah.
I've never used it, but I do love that Buck Cherry song.
Oh, yeah, it's great. It's great.
It almost makes you want to do cocaine.
It's a great drug. I mean, don't do it if you're having problems.
But Alex left. I haven't even gotten to them because I got it's a real. I changed my phone number not that long ago,
right?
And I change it every few months now.
Yeah,
and it doesn't matter.
Do you get random texts from just anybody?
Oh yeah, random.
Yeah.
But these are all these are voicemail messages, and look at all these videos he sent me to watch, and all these websites. He's convinced, that it's a weaponized virus that leaked from a lab.
Well, there's a lot of people that are saying that in Wuhan, obviously, they have that lab, right?
Yes.
Whether it's a bio-defense or bio-research laboratory.
There's something there.
Something's there.
Something in Wuhan where the disease originated.
Somebody said, now this is kind of convincing, that maybe there were people backdoor selling the animals that they were experimenting on to wet markets. Like if you're broke and you're a guard at the Wuhan lab, you're like, hey, I'm just selling bats and dogs for extra money. And he sold maybe one of the wrong ones, and now we have this issue.
Really? Where'd you hear that?
I mean, that's on the internet, Joe.
Well, as long as it's on the internet.
I mean, it's there. But I mean, but now every theory has as much weight as any other theory.
Right now.
Right now.
Yeah. Well,
because
there's some legit scientists that are actually, like one of the things they found out is that the origins of the virus in New York City, it comes directly from Europe. Apparently, they can tell that.
Interesting.
Somehow.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Find out how they can tell.
Do they trace it back to like patient zero? With like the first person?
I don't think
they don't
so.
do that?
I don't think so.
They do some sort of tracing, right? Because that's the new
I just
topic
love
of Google and Apple working together to get tracing software.
See, that's what scares me. We talked about that the other day. If you have to have everything on your phone, like showing that you're positive, and you have to have a phone everywhere.
You'll have a car. You have to take out your card that you're positive to get into Applebee's.
And how are you going to help me? How are you going to help me?
Magneto's helmet.
Yeah.
Right? We're going to start with the helmet, and then you're going to take. We're going to sit down, and I'm going to give you a reading list.
Why are you dressed like a fucking mannequin? You are dressed like a J. Crew mannequin. You shop at J. fucking Crew like it's 2003.
James Purse? I like those shirts.
James
Yes, I do too. But looking at you can't tell it's James Purse.
They make nice shirts.
Now,
Do you wearing a white beater underneath?
No.
Oh, dude, yes you are. Yes you are. You're wearing a fucking white beater underneath like you're in a play from the 40s. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Look, dude,
Who wears a white beater underneath?
It keeps me tight. It keeps my torso warm.
You've got 3
It's not
layers.
cold out. Hold on. What's the temperature?
It keeps my.
It's like 78 degrees.
Unbelievable,
outside.
dude. Have you ever worn a color?
I'll explain
Have
why.
you ever worn a color besides earth tones?
Listen,
Brian, it's 80 degrees out.
I know.
Unbelievable.
Joe, listen. It keeps my lower back, my mid body warm. So if I have to generate torque, got to throw a kick, I'm not going to twist my back, so my back stays.
You should never
tight.
kick anybody.
I saw
You're
your
right.
kicks.
First of all, I want to say this. You're welcome.
On what, dude? How about this? You're welcome.
No,
For
hold
my
on.
special coming out.
How many wife beaters you own?
Dude, that's what he wears underneath. He wears underneath,
My
dude.
wife won't let me wear tank tops.
You know why? Because your wife is fucking smart and fashionable. But you, dude, you look like if you take off that fucking shirt, you have a wife beater on, bro. Yeah. You have an actual wife beater on.
You have a real wife beater. My wife,
should talk like
my
this, you
wife's
see?
like, you already look like a wife beater. Don't wear one. That's what she said to me.
That's hilarious.
I'm like,
That's great.
Okay.
You have a very hard look.
She said you look like a meathead.
Yeah.
She goes, you don't want to like give people that.
Your face, I knew your face one time you were interviewing Randy Couture, and you had a wider head than Randy. So
That's not true.
That shows you.
He's got a
What's
giant
weird is
head.
that you can always bring a conversation around to a man's anatomy. That's what's weird.
That's true.
That is what's weird. And now, speaking of anatomy, you're getting older.
Hey.
No, but why are you? But no, it's cool.
That's so
when I
obnoxious.
saw you, I see old videos of you, you look healthy, and now you don't not look healthy.
Yeah.
But you look
Careful.
less.
No.
Right? You look less.
Listen to me.
You look
Now-
like you're wearing a Brian Callen mask. So don't ever fucking.
Listen.
No.
No. Now hold on.
Okay, what?
Now this is my house. Number one, you're welcome. Well, now you're welcome for Joe Rogan, right?
No, I know, but now we're closer than you. Yes, we are. We're closer than you.
That's impossible. So Joe said to me a long time ago. He probably doesn't remember this. He goes, "Hey," I go, "What?" He goes, "This Chris D'Elia kid, you know."
That sounds like.
Yeah. And I said, "What?" He goes, "Is he?" And I go, "He's all right." And then Joe goes, "Okay."
Oh, so you gave him
you got
the blessing.
The door open. Now, if I want to shut the door, I make a call. I glance at him wrong. I glance at him, and you're banned.
In a nutshell, Manson believed that there was going to be a race war, and he wanted to incite this race war because he had convinced his followers that through messages he received from the Beatles' White Album, from their lyrics, from biblical Old Testament prophecies, that he had been told that he was going to be the savior of the world. And once a race war started, he would hide his family in a bottomless pit in the desert. And when the race war ended, with the blacks winning, the blacks would be framed for murders. The Manson family would emerge and repopulate the planet with their perfect offspring and dominate the blacks.
This was Vince Bugliosi's narrative, or
there was talk of that. There was a philosophy of helter skelter at the Spahn Ranch, where they lived in '68 and '69, that Manson would discuss. But whether or not it was the motive for the murders is I raise serious questions about that in the book.
Manson would discuss it in that way, that there was going to be a race war and that they would emerge and then their offspring.
Yeah, except for the fact that so the way Bugliosi was able to convict Manson wasn't at the Tate House when the murders happened. He had, in the official story, dispatched Susan Atkins, Patricia Krenwinkel, Leslie Kasabian, and Tex Watson to the house, the former house of Terry Melcher. They didn't know who lived there, but just to kill everybody. And as Manson allegedly said, leave something witchy. He wanted it to look like blacks had killed these, all he knew was they were wealthy, beautiful whites. And he wanted to ignite the race war, because if the Panthers got blamed for these murders, then the police would crack down on them, they'd revolt, the revolution would happen, it would spread across the whole world, and then when it was over and the blacks had prevailed, they were too dumb, Manson believed, to be able to run the world. That's when he would come out with his followers of their hole in the desert and take over the planet. Now, Bugliosi said in interviews that I didn't have until after he and I stopped speaking, which was when he started threatening me with lawsuits and other things in the about 2006-07. I discovered 2 or 3 interviews he gave in the early 70s where he was asked if he believed that Manson really believed this craziness. And Bugliosi said, I don't think Charlie believed in it. He got his followers to, but he never believed in that. He was too smart. He was a con man.
And right there, you know what, Joe, I don't want to feel like I'm CVS or anything right now, but I want to say, we all know when it comes to corona, there's certain things that go before you know if you have corona or you kind of feel it.
Right.
Your sense of smell and your sense of taste. That's why, Joe, you're not going to believe this, right? I came up with a one-of-a-kind. This is a specific to me. It's the Donnell Rawlings show.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if you're familiar with a smell called black ice. Black ice? Do you know what black ice is?
No.
You don't know what black ice is?
I don't know. I wouldn't lie to you.
No, you don't
know
really know what the
ice?
black ice air freshener is.
I don't think so. Do you know what it is?
You don't know. Okay, I bet you you'll know this.
I mean, all
right, you know
okay. For a car?
All right, you know this one. You know the Royal Pine air freshener, right?
Yeah, those little trees.
That's the white one. Yes. You racist motherfucker, son, yo. Is there another color?
Let me just tell you right off the bat.
Oh my God.
Listen, I'm a car freak.
Right.
I hate air fresheners.
Right, I get you.
I don't like them.
Right.
I want to smell car. I want to smell.
It's not about.
I want to smell gasoline and
it's
leather.
It's not about your
and
car.
Carpet.
It's not about your car. Like, you've not been into a Cadillac, a black owned Cadillac. You never had a ride with Snoop Dogg or any of the hip hop dudes, right?
No.
That's
no,
like in the culture, black ice, it's just the smell.
You always have to have it in your car?
If you want to get some pussy back in the day, you know what I'm saying?
Had to smell right.
Yo, Joe, I'm not bullshitting. So
there it is.
That's
oh my God, it's a tree though.
Yeah, it's a tree. It's the
it's
same
the same
thing.
shit?
It's the same thing as the white man's air freshener.
The thing,
it's the same shape?
It's the Black Lives Matter of air fresheners, Joe.
It is hilarious, though. They pretend, look, it's like a tree made out of chemicals.
But
Joe, it's like the woods.
Joe, I don't want to distract, but getting back to the candle, this is the Donnie Ross candle, right? And I want
a candle. Let me see that shit.
All right, check it out. And one of my Whitney Cummings has one. Angela Yee had one. Check it out. Tell me what you think.
Oh, that smells good.
Jamie. So you know what? Now let me smell it. It smells. See, that's another thing. This candle helps you during Corona. Like you burn that candle, and the minute you don't smell it, nigga, go get a test.